Guys, we're back here on the first floor of the New England Motorcycle Museum with my good friend Mike Nardone. Mike, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for sharing your kick-ass, world-class Harley Davidson XR750 hill climber. It's going to be on display here for the winter. He just did his last race. Is this the one you crashed on?
That's the one I crashed on.
You almost broke your neck too, didn't you?
I played Superman, yeah. It wasn't fun. Hurt for quite a while. Still sore.
This was, what, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
No, this is probably 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
A while ago.
Up at Munson.
Yeah.
He flew over the top of the hill a little too rambunctiously.
Kicked the back end up and sent me into a Superman fly.
So this bike's absolutely stunning. Harley Davidson XR750 hill climber. I don't think there's a whole lot of these in the United States of America. Most of them have been converted to street bikes or flat trackers. Tell us a little bit about this bike. I guess starting with the heart of the beast.
Supposedly the bike was originally built by Tex Peel for Randy Goss back in whatever it would have been the late 80s, 90s, whatever it was. And I'm not sure how it ran, where we finished with it and stuff. I know Leo Castell, that used to own the Motorcycles Post, ended up picking it up, I think in upstate New York from somebody. I got the original, you know, the tank that belongs on the bike, the seat section that goes with it. When you flip the bottom of the bike over, if you take the seat cushion off, it says on it Randy Goss. You know, so whenever it was done for him, they must have converted it over. And then we just did a few mods on it. The original swing arm is still on the bike. It is inside that swing arm right there. They just laid over the top of it, starting up here.
Guys, I'll put in the description or pin on the first comment a video of this bike being ridden. I have some footage of Mike hill climbing this, and I think of it being ridden in front here of the museum, so you can hear it running too, because it sounds freaking wicked.
Yeah, just use the video without me crashing.
Okay.
There aren't many of them left.
I've got a few videos of you crashing on this thing too. I think I'll post those. So really unique machine, and it hauls ass. It's the engine is more like a Ducati in the power band than a Harley, isn't it?
I actually haven't ridden any of the Ducatis, but it has no low end grunt. Below 5,500 RPMs, you're not going to go anywhere. You got to get it revving. You know, I generally try to launch it somewhere around $7 grand and hope that it pulls up to the 8,500, $9 grand. And then my buddy Mark up at G&G Engineering, he did all the billet work, triple trees, covers, wheel adapters, everything that's billet, coil mounts. Does a really nice job. Works on everything. Works on nitro bikes for Apple Racing. He designs and machines all kinds of parts. I believe they actually made the blower for the Hayabusas. So
I guess where most Harleys are signing off, this one's just starting to breathe, right?
yeah. And I'm sure there's probably things I could do. You know, raise the compression way up, or change some other things. Maybe change the cams and get the motor to work lower in the RPM range. But I really don't. Everybody didn't want to mess with it too much because it's been super reliable. That thing's been together for 14 years, and other than for some rings and general maintenance, it just runs good.
That's a really good sign. You got a good one.
Yep.
So when's your next race on it, Mike?
Well, I get a new knee in January.
Yeah.
If my right knee's good to go, I'll ride the first months, and if not, you know, they said it takes a year to heal fully.
Yep.
You know, I'll be 68 next year, so.
How long have you been hill climbing?
I started in the late 90s. I moved here in the 80s. Actually, maybe even the early 90s I started. Moved here from Massachusetts. I used to live up on the North Shore. And heard about a hill climb on the radio, went and said, I can do that. And off I went.
You've been racing this particular bike coming up on 20 years, haven't you?
I believe we built this in 2004.
So yeah, 20 years.
Because we built the open bike first. I had a blue open bike, big Harley. We built that one first, and then when Aaron Kramer got killed at the flat track race out in Sturgis on one of Leo's bikes, we built this kind of as a memorial bike when we started, and I would run his number, his AMA flat track number. So
18's your number, right?
yeah, he was number 64.
64. How long have you been running the 18?
Since I started, I believe to be 18 again.